boys and girls. Today we're going to be finishing up our week of families and homes and the letter F with one of my very favorite stories, The Relatives Came by Cynthia Rylant. Now, the word relatives is just a fancy word that means family, and it can include a lot of different kinds of people. It could include your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, grandparents, or even some really close friends that feel like family. So in this story, we're going to be hearing about some relatives that took a trip to go visit some other relatives. When we look at the title page and the page that follows, we see that it looks like they're getting ready to take a trip. I see some luggage, I see bags, boxes of clothes, even a picnic basket. So maybe they're getting ready to do some fun things while they're on their trip. It was in the summer of the year when the relatives came. They came up from Virginia. They left when their grapes were nearly purple enough to pick, but not quite. And here we see them packing up lots of luggage into their little car to take with them. They had an old station wagon that smelled like a real car, and in it they put an ice chest full of soda pop and some boxes of crackers and some bologna sandwiches. And up they came from Virginia. They left at 4 in the morning when it was still dark, before even the birds were awake. They drove all day and into the night, and while they traveled along, they looked at the strange houses and different mountains, and they thought about their almost purple grapes back home. They thought about Virginia, but they thought about us too, waiting for them. So they drank up all their pop and ate up all their crackers and traveled up all those miles until finally they pulled into our yard. Think about how much fun it is when you see someone pulling up to your house. Then it was hugging time. Talk about hugging. Those relatives just passed us all around their car, pulling us against their wrinkled Virginia clothes, crying sometimes. They hugged us for hours. They seem very happy to see each other, probably because they haven't seen each other in a long time. Then it was into the house, and so much laughing and shining faces and hugging in the doorways. You'd have to go through at least 4 different hugs to get from the kitchen to the front room. Those relatives. And finally, after a big supper, 2 or 3 times around until we all got a turn at the table, there was quiet talk, and we were in 2s and 3s through the house. The relatives weren't particular about beds, which was good since there weren't any extras. So a few squeezed in with us and the rest slept on the floor. Some with their arms thrown over the closest person, or some with an arm across one person and a leg across another. It was different going to sleep with all that new breathing in the house. That's lots of fun, having sleepover with relatives. The relatives stayed for weeks and weeks. They helped us tend the garden and they fixed any broken things they could find. They ate up all our strawberries and melons, then promised we could eat up all their grapes and peaches when we came to Virginia. But none of us thought about Virginia much. We were so busy hugging and eating and breathing together. Finally, after a long time, the relatives loaded up their ice chest and headed back to Virginia at 4 in the morning. We stood there in our pajamas and waved them off in the dark. We watched the relatives disappear down the road. Then we crawled back into our beds that felt too big and too quiet. We fell asleep. And the relatives drove on all day long and into the night. And while they traveled along, they looked at the strange houses and different mountains, and they thought about their dark purple grapes waiting at home in Virginia. But they thought about us too, missing them, and they missed us. And when they were finally home in Virginia, they crawled into their silent, soft beds and dreamed about next summer. The end. Hi, boys and girls. So today we read The Relatives Came, and we learned about a family that took a trip and they went to see some relatives. They took a car ride and they went to see some of their family. That was a really fun story. So I have another craft for you. And what you can do is get everything that you need ready, and you can do it along with me if you'd like, or else you can watch me do it and then go back and try it later. You can print out your very own car, just like from our story, The Relatives Came. And you'll need a couple of different pieces of construction paper, different colors. I have a piece of, what color is this? Yeah, white. I have a piece of white paper for my background. I have a piece of yellow, good job. I have some brown, excellent. And then I also took some green, good job. And I'm gonna use these just to make some background, some scenery on my white paper. So the first thing that you're gonna need are some safety scissors. We're gonna do some cutting practice. So if you have a pair of safety scissors at home, you can get them. And just remember, it's like an alligator, chomp, chomp, chomp. You're gonna put your thumb in the small hole here, and then these two fingers on the bottom, and you're gonna chomp away, just like an alligator does. Okay, so I'm going to cut the car out. And Mrs. Troy is gonna cut it kind of fast, but you can take your time and do it. You can just pause the video and take your time cutting. And then when you're done cutting, you can come back to me and I'll be here. You can take your time and try to stay on the line. And remember to keep your thumb up. Whenever we're cutting, it's thumbs up. You can just remember it that way, like when you put your thumbs up. So thumb up when we're cutting. And here we go. Almost done. Doesn't have to be perfect, just try your best. Good practice cutting. So now I'm gonna take my car and I'm gonna take some of my glue. And if you have a glue stick at home, you can just use a glue stick as well. And you can just put some glue on the back of your car. I'm gonna take my car and I'm going to just put it in the middle of my paper, just like that. Now, I'm gonna take some of my green construction paper. I'm gonna do some more cutting, some more practice, okay? So remember, thumbs up. I'm just gonna cut like a strip of green. And then I'm gonna make some grass. So you're gonna take your scissor and you're gonna cut little slots into your green paper. And this is great practice for cutting, okay? So then you're left with some grass. I'm gonna take some glue again, gonna put it on the back of my grass, and then I'm going to put it underneath my car, just like in the book. So now here we got a car on the grass. Good job. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my yellow paper, and you can take a pencil and try your very best to draw a circle. I'd like you to try one all by yourself. See if you can make one. And then again, thumbs up, using your scissor, cut along that circle. Hey, do you think you know what I might be making? Take a look. Yeah, you guessed it. I'm making that big sun right there in the background. So I'm gonna take some glue and I am going to put some sun in the background. Now, I'm gonna try to make a road for my car that kind of leads to it, because we can see in the picture there's like a road off in the distance. And you can just use your scissor, thumbs up again, and kind of make some squiggly lines. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be straight. You could put like a curve in it. However you would like to make it is fine. I'm just gonna take it and cut it in half to make room for it. I'm just gonna stick it off to the side here so it kind of looks like a road up ahead. You can do whatever you'd like to your picture. After you've added some different things to the picture, this is called a collage because there's different things that we're adding. If you take your pencil again, you could try to draw a person in your car driving. You can add some luggages like they have in the picture. You could even cut out a picture of yourself if you'd like and add it in there. Once again, you can color using crayons or paint. I'm gonna use a marker and I'm gonna start to color my car. What color am I coloring my car? That's right, it's green. I'm actually gonna make part of it green and then I'm gonna make part of it yellow, just like the picture. But you can paint it or color it with markers however you'd like. Just be creative and have a lot of fun making your own car.
Hi boys and girls, today we're going to make a special banana bread for our relatives. We're going to see Grandma and Grandpa. So that means that I need to make some dessert. So our favorite is banana bread. So I figured today would be a great day to make that. And then guess what? Later on, you're gonna have to help me pack. I have to pack a bag and we're going to Virginia. So the first thing we're gonna do is we have sugar. We love sugar. We need, let's see, 2 cups of sugar. So we have 2 cups here, and we need 2/3 cup of butter. So I'm going to pour the butter into the sugar, and we need 4 eggs. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to mix the eggs and the sugar and the butter now. Next, we're going to take 4 bananas. I've already taken the skin off of these. I have to take the skin off of this one and split it in half. And we're going to add our water to it. Then we're going to mash. Mash. Go ahead. Okay, we're still mashing here. This takes a little bit of time. Okay, that looks very good. Next, we're going to take our flour, and I have to add some baking powder and some baking soda. Do that. And guess what we're going to do now? We're going to mix everything together. Mix, mix, mix. All right, boys and girls, we're almost done mixing. And then we're going to make 2 banana breads here. How many are here? 1, 2. And the reason why we're going to make 2 because we're going to Grandma's and Grandpa's, but there's going to be other people there too. There's going to be Aunt Jackie and Uncle Jason and my cousins Olivia and Sophia. There's going to be Uncle Nicky and Tyler. So we have lots of people that we're going to be visiting when we get to Virginia. So we have to make 2 of these, otherwise there won't be enough. So we are almost done. And guess what time it is now? Time to pop it in the oven. So when it's done, I'll show it to you when it's all done and we can have some together. No, we can't because this is for Grandma's. Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back. It's been a whole hour and our banana breads are done. We even added some delicious chocolate chips to that. Now they are going to cool off and I'm going to wrap them up and we're going to take them on our trip to Virginia. Our relatives are going to love these banana breads.
Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Troy. I have a fun craft for us to do together and you're going to be able to use it as a picture frame. So I have a picture with me of my family, of my relatives, and since we read The Relatives Came, we're going to make a craft and put a picture of our family in it. So I'm starting out with just some sticks, popsicle sticks, and count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm starting off with 6 sticks. First, I'm gonna take 3 and I'm going to make a triangle with them. Okay, how many sides does a triangle have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna take some glue and I'm gonna put it on the edges of the stick. And I'm going to glue them down. Put a little bit of glue on this side. And I'm gonna glue that down. And then I'm gonna put it right up at the top and glue these 2 pieces together. So what you have left is a triangle. And the triangle is going to be the roof of my house. So it might just take a couple of seconds to dry, and while that dries, I'm going to be adding to it. So I'm gonna turn this way so you can see, here's my roof, my triangle. And now I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 sticks, and I'm going to make the rest of the house. Now, if you look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4. The bottom of my house makes what shape? Yeah, you got it. It makes a square. So all we need to do is put some more glue here so I can connect my house. I'm going to connect it so that the top is the triangle or the roof and the bottom is the rest of the house, and it forms a square. So that's what you should have after you glue all the pieces together. The triangle up on top and the square on the bottom. After you do that, you can take markers, you can take crayons, you could take some paint, and you can start coloring or painting your house using any colors you would like. I'm just going to paint the top to show you, but you can paint the whole house. You can paint it one color, you can paint it 3 different colors. I'm using the color orange. You got it. That's orange. Something else that's fun is using stickers. You can get some stickers and you can add some decorations to your house. I have some stars here. How many stars did I put on my house? Let's see. I'm going to add a couple of more here. Okay, let's count these stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. Great job. Does anybody know what color star this is? You got it. It's blue, just like this one. What about that? That's a shiny star. What color is that? You got it. That's silver. How about this pretty star right there? That's right. It's green. And I have one up here. What color is that one? It's red. Great job. I think I'm going to take another red one and put it on that side. Then, after your house is dry, you can take a picture of your family. This is a picture of Mrs. Troy's family, but you know, Mickey Mouse is not a part of my family, but we took a special trip to Disney World, and it's a great memory that I have, so that's why I picked this picture. And you could pick a picture from a time that you went on a special vacation, or maybe when you went to visit some of your relatives. And after your house dries, you're gonna just slip the picture in back of that. It's still a little wet, so you have to be really careful. And then you're going to put a little bit of glue or tape on the edges to keep the picture in place. And then you're going to have a very special picture frame.
Hi, boys and girls. What do you think I have here? Yes, you're right. It's a suitcase. So this weekend, we're going to go see the relatives. So I need to pack a bag. Did you ever go on vacation and pack your suitcase or pack a bag? What do you pack when you go on vacation? Well, I have some things that I'm going to put in my suitcase so that I will have all the things I need. So I have my pajamas. Yep, they're flamingos. I'm sure you have Barbie or Captain America or something like that, but I have flamingos. Let's see, I have some tops over here, some shirts. So we're going away for 3 days, so I'm gonna need 3 shirts. 1, 2, and 3. So I'll put them in my suitcase. I'll then need some pants to match, right? So I have 2 pairs of shorts, 1, 2, and 1 pair of pants in case it gets cool out. Sometimes it gets cool. Oh, I also have my bathing suit and my swim mask. I like to wear my swim mask when I go in the pool. Okay. Then I have a pair of socks, and I have a brush and my shampoo. And of course, I need a toothbrush and some toothpaste. So I think I'm packed pretty well. What do you like to pack when you go on vacation? Do you like to pack your favorite doll? Or maybe you want to have your favorite stuffed animal with you? I know what you probably like. Your favorite blankie. I'm sure you use this in the car when you're driving, right? Yes, there's lots of things to pack when we go on vacation or just go see our family and friends in Virginia. So have a great day. See you on vacation.
Hi boys and girls. I have a fun matching game to play with you today. And sometimes you can play matching games at home as well. Most of those games are called memory. They have different cards and then you place them upside down and you have to find matches. But today I put them on the board so we can all see and play along together. And when you're looking for matches, you gotta try to find something special about your match that helps you remember, and then it gives you something to look for in the other match. So I'm gonna start off with my first little family member here, little baby boy, and he looks like he's crawling, and he's wearing a, what color pajama? Yeah, a blue pajama. So that's a clue. And I'm gonna look here on this side and I'm gonna look for the baby that's crawling with the blue pajama. Do you think that you can see where he is? Yeah, you got it. He's right there. So I'm gonna take him and put him here, and I made a match. Now I'm gonna look at my next family member. He looks like a grandpa here. And I see that he kind of has like a little vest on that looks like it's the color orange. So I'm gonna look on this side and see if I can find the person that looks like the grandpa with the orange vest. Do you think that you can I spy him? You did it. He's right there. So let's put them together. Do they match? Yes, they sure do. Let's look at the next one. Aw, how cute. We have a little baby girl here. And what's special about this picture? What does she have wrapped around her? That's right. She has a pink blanket. And she even has a purple pacifier. So I'm going to use those as clues to find the match. Which one of these is a baby wrapped in a pink blanket? Very good, boys and girls. The one right up here on top, and when I put it together, it sure does look like a match. Excellent job. My next picture looks like a sister or daughter, and she has something very special about her. She has a special shape on her shirt. Can you see the shape that's on her shirt? What shape is that? That's right, it's a star. It's a purple star. Which one of the two left has a shirt that has a purple star? You got it. There she is. Perfect match. Now I can look at my last one. And I know there's only one left, but still I can look at some clues. She has longer hair. She has a red shirt on. And she has 3 buttons on her shirt. So those clues are gonna help me find the perfect match. So that's a great way to find matches when you're playing on your own. Try to find some clues and it'll help you find the perfect match. Have fun.
Boys and girls, it's Mrs. Diaz here. And today we're gonna have a little playtime. And so we have our house. We have our people, How many people do we have in this family? We have Dad, we have Mom, we have sister, we have dog, and we have baby sister. So today, we read the book, The Relatives Are Coming. Well, they're gonna go see their relatives. So we have their house. They packed up everything in the van over here. So we're gonna put our people. First we're gonna put our dad in. Let's see, in the van. And Mom gonna go in the other side. Well, Mom has to put baby in first, right? Let's strap the baby in. And then we have sister, get in the car, put your seatbelt on. Get in the van. And where do you think the puppy should sit? Where do you think? I think the puppy's gonna sit right on the floor. So now Mom's gonna get in the car and the minivan. And then they're gonna leave their house, but they don't have a road. They don't have a road to drive on. So we have, this is something fun for you to do at home. We have some tracks here. What shapes are these? There's how many shapes in there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what shape is this? Is this a circle? No. Is it a triangle? No. Yes, it's a square. So we're gonna put these together. We have some red, we have some blue tracks. Let's see. And we're just gonna put these in and make our own road. We have, what color is this? Is this purple? No, it's yellow. So we're gonna keep doing this until we make a little road. Oh, what color is this? This is a different color. Yes, that's gray. We have more yellow. We have more gray. Yellow. And some red. And we're gonna keep going until we make a road. And that road is gonna take our family to see their relatives, right? Oh, we have blue, more red. So here we're gonna pretend, and we're gonna keep, you guys could keep doing this and doing it. It could take a little bit of time, but look at, we have a little road here. And our relatives are gonna go see their family, right? And you can even pretend that your house is the family's house, the relative's house, and then they'll come out of the car and they'll see their family.